Welcome back to My Story. My name is Tiara Christopher. I am so excited about this, as you can tell. My Story is a constant reminder that I should be constantly sharing my story, and so should you. My Story is a liberation movement. It gives you an opportunity to just really release all those things that try to hold you down and count you out. My Story is a liberation movement. The reason why I'm so passionate about my story is because it gave me my voice. It gave me an opportunity to really speak out about all the things that tried to keep me in my mental prison. There was just so many times that I wanted to speak out and I wanted to share the most inner parts of me that was hurting, and I didn't know how. So now that I'm in a place and I'm fully free from that, I really want everyone else to understand the importance of doing that. So again, welcome to my story. Guys, I am so excited. I am a storyteller and so are you. But today we actually have some live storytellers that will be coming today and telling their stories. Are you not excited? What? We're really going to be able to hear the most inner parts of them that they didn't really want to share early on in their lives because they went from trials, but now they're at a place to triumph. So I'm so excited. Please stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. Story time.
My name is Ladona Taylor and I'm a storyteller. My story is uniquely beautiful. Growing up, I was labeled. My mom is a school teacher and my dad was a preacher, and he still is a preacher. Growing up, I had to basically do things for people to like me. I felt like I had to do things for people to like me. It was hard because everybody knew that my dad was a preacher, and they didn't let it go, or they didn't fail to make it known that they knew that. And growing up, I just felt like I had to do things for people to accept me for me. Like, I didn't want to be the preacher's kid. I didn't want to be the teacher's kid. I wanted people to see me as Ladona, just a regular kid. But they didn't. So I felt like in my heart that I had to do things to be accepted. I had to do things to be wanted. I had to do things for people to want me to be their friend. And it was just rough growing up for me because I feel like I did a lot of things out of character. Like, some of the stuff I didn't have to do. I just did it just to be seen or just to be liked, and it caused me a lot of stuff, which was very painful growing up. And I can say in my early 20s, I started really wanting to know, like, who am I really? Who is Ladona? And actually sitting and learning who I really was when I turned 20, 21, and discovering who I am it was a bit of a hard pill to swallow because all the things I did didn't line up with who I really was. And then when I started putting God in it, and it just went to a whole nother level. Like, I started learning who I really was, whose I was, and just not a preacher's kid, but I was God's kid. I was God. I'm a child of God. So it's like, now I want to make a good impression on who God is, not just my parents, but who He is. And I think that it's very important to, sit with yourself and see who you are. Who does God say you are? Ask God. Open the Bible, pray, and ask God, who am I really? I'm saying this to say, you don't have to be anybody but yourself. Everybody else is taken. God made you uniquely beautiful. He made you uniquely beautiful. And so in order to get to that process, get to that state in life, you have to sit with yourself. You don't have to be anybody. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to, go out and do these things that you're not really wanting to do to be accepted by people. You're already accepted. You're already loved. You're already wanted. He just wants you to be you. And by being you, you'll draw the right people. Since I've been here in Charlotte, I've met so many great people that have been a blessing in my life, that have stretched me further than I wanted to be, that I've put myself out there to honestly get more and be used by God. And it's been such a great experience. I encourage you to share your story. You may feel like you don't have a story. Just this morning, I'm in the shower and I'm like, God, I don't have a story. What is my story? And He gave me, just be you. And so I encourage you today, just be you. Share your story. It'll help somebody else. My name is Ladona, and I'm a storyteller.